This is the lines 11 through 20 of Amores 315. It is the last 10 lines, 11 through 20 here, of Ovid's last poem in the Amores series. So just as he was beginning the Amores with Arma Gravi Numero, I wanted to write about Arma, weapons, warfare in heavy number, heavy meter. And well, Cupid came along and Venus came along and love came along and forced my hand, and I wrote now here 3 books of love poetry. So now I want to go back. He's comparing himself to Virgil. He's comparing himself to Catullus, and recalling his lineage, his proud lineage as an equestrian of the Pelignian countryside. And here he's talking about Solmo, his city, the city where he's from, and he's saying, and somebody, or really some traveler, some guest, right? But maybe some traveler of watery Solmo, and Solmo is called Aquosus, or here Aquosi, because it had a lot of streams running through it. And some traveler of watery Solmo, looking at its walls, which hold or defend or protect the few acres of its territory, will say, so this is future, right? Decet would be present, but decet future. And we assume that the quai refers to the moinia here, the neuter plural, which, and then tantum, so great, and then you, plural, were able, the perfect tense of possum, posse potui, you were able to bear a poet. So tantum here we figure out goes with poetom. So you walls, we know it's you because that second person plural ending there, you walls, which could bear such a great poet, however small you are. So again, kind of going back to the fact that the Solmo is not a big town. But for not a big town, being able to bear such a great poet, I call you Magna. I call you great. And of course, he's literally saying the walls here, but this is a bit of a synecdoche apart for the whole, for the entire city, not just the walls. Colte pueri quae parens amatus iaculti. Okay? So we know this is the signal that we must be talking to them, right? This is the vocative here. So culte puer, cultivated, elegant boy, and Amathusian parent of our elegant boy. And this is vague, but not to a Roman audience that knows that Venus was born in Amathus, a Cyprian town. And so we must be talking about Cupid and then Venus. So cultivated boy, and that makes sense because we've referred to Cupid as puer a lot in the Amores, and Amathusian parent of our cultivated boy. Velite signa, and this is a bit of a military idiom, which means pull up your standards, break camp. We're moving on here. So pull up or maybe pull out your golden standards from my field, from my territory. A corniger lias. All right. So corniger here, a horned lias, and by lias we are talking about Bacchus, and Bacchus was typically depicted with horns as a kind of a young boy with horns. So Bacchus with his horns has made a loud noise, has become noisy with his heavy thyrsus, and that thyrsus is that pine cone staff that Bacchus always has, Dionysus always has. A greater area here must be pulsated, must be struck, must be pulsated with great horses. Unwarlike elegies. Genialis musa, a jovial, a genial muse, goodbye. So post mea mansura, mansurum superstes opum. So after my fate, a survivor, my work, will remain. So my work, my opus, will remain a survivor after my fate.